Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard build, episode 71, and we came to camp to rest. And we might be, I don't know, we're doing a thing. Your army halts along a hill, and in the distance you see the walls of Dresden. Smoke rises over the city. Winged figures are circling in the sky above it. They don't look like birds. It's time to discuss strategy. It was once an unassailable fortress. Luckily for us, the demons destroyed a lot of the defenses when they stormed the city, and in 70 years they haven't gotten around to mending them. But this isn't going to be easy. Unfortunately, most of the walls are still standing. Oh, well, how's it going there, Queen? Anevia stops, hearing a clamor of astonishment and jubilation outside the tent. The curtain moves, and Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendev enters wearing opulent armor with her famous longsword at her belt. The Queen smiles mischievously. Forgive the intrusion. It wasn't easy to catch up with you. Oh, 'cause you haven't been here the whole time. Oh, Your Majesty is here. Alright, Nura. Your Majesty, what a surprise. Fuck you, Anevia. Anevia says in a voice that indicates anything but. Either your chief scout is concealing her shock very well, or she was already aware of the Queen's presence in the camp. If she wasn't already aware of the Queen's presence in the camp, I feel like we would need a new chief intelligence officer, which is basically what Anevia is. The Queen takes her place at the table. Please continue your discussion and try to imagine I'm not here. I'd like to hear the plan you settle on. Anevia spreads an old city map on the table. The gates are old and rotten now. We can get through them with a ram, but then there will be street fights. It will be a hell of a fight in Dresden. Luckily, somewhere in the city there's a sacred banner, the Sword of Valor. Iomede's holy relic wouldn't fall to the corruption. Ever. Like ever? Did Anevia really like ever? Like ever. Okay. The demons just kept it as a trophy, a sign of our disgrace, and now it's going to be their downfall. If you find it and raise it again, all the demons in the city will be weakened and lose their ability to teleport. That's when we'll chop them up like blind rats. But don't forget, Staunton Vane is somewhere out there, the same traitor who gave Dresden over to the demons in the first place. He won't part with that banner easily. Ooh, am I gonna have to fight Staunton for the banner? Shit. Nura raises her hand like a student in class. May I say something? May I? I have a plan. Regil looks at you without speaking. It seems he has a suggestion. I mean, I want to hear everyone, but I kind of want to hear... I want to say this. I want to hear Nura's first, because I know I've been spoiled on certain things. A few things. I try to not keep it, but so I know Nura is like a traitor or something like that. Already suspected it after the alchemist fire stuff, right? But I believe Nura is a traitor, and if you go with her plan, she kind of gets you into trouble. But also that is a way where you can pick up a new character sooner rather than later. You can still get that character, I believe, but not as quickly. We'll see. All right. Anyways, let's see what Nura's plan is. What difference does it make? No plan is going to save us. What the fuck, Irabeth? Irabeth's eyes shine feverishly in her gaunt face. I thought you were doing better. Who are you lying to? Yourself? Each other? The gods? For a moment, she looks at the Queen's stony face, hesitating. But then she continues in a hollow voice. Everything is futile. You all realize that we're going to die. We're leading our people to the slaughter. Our army was almost defeated by a swarm of gargoyles. We won't last 5 minutes in Dresden. Oof. Irabeth Irabeth had a hard time of it in the chapel. Beth, are you nuts? Yes, it's a dangerous gig. We all knew what we were signing up for. But now that we've got here, you want us to shit our pants and go home? We got to bloody Dresden by some miracle, and we're about to take it back. Kinda late to chicken out, don't you think? Oh, no. Please don't fight, loves. You're one of the only... You're one of the only nice things about this game. Doesn't matter what we do. The lad hanging out on the hook. The lad hanging on the hook next to me didn't want to die. Okay, I feel iffy about this, right? Like, Irabeth's seen death before. She's seen death plenty of times. This kind of feels a little meh for her to be, like, turning yellow-bellied so hard all of a sudden. Like, if we recall back, like, part of her story's origin, wasn't it, like, really tough times and almost dying a couple of times, but basically, like, finding her way into the light? What could he do to fend off death? What could I do? We're all doomed, but only a few of us are willing to admit it. By this time tomorrow, we'll all be dead. I mean, Irabeth's voice drifts away, but then seems to carry from a distance, making its way through the sickly veil of fog that fills your mind. The demon that's appeared inside you struggles to be free. A little bit more and its wave of rage will engulf you. Excuse me? Yeah, we'll go with 1, right? Like, I do kind of feel like 3 is the more commanderly thing to say, just to be like, look, I understand you've been through a lot. Pull yourself together. If you can't, then I will have to suspend you for the operation, right? Like, I can't have you leading if you're incapable, but I do want you here, right? That type of thing. But we'll try to go the inspirational route, right? We are a bard after all, so pull yourself together. Remember Canabros. Despite everything, we won and stopped a catastrophe. We won? Yes, by some miracle we took a bite out of the demon forces. Without the power you were granted, we'd have died in the Great Garrison. End of story. Dresden will be our death. You, Commander, might still have a chance to be saved, but you're leading your people to certain ruin. Pathetic little nothing. You're so proud of your strength, and yet you broke so easily. The demonic rage inside you seethes and searches for an exit. It struggles to get out, exhausting, threatening, and convincing at the same time. You also feel strong enough to keep it under control if you want. There you have it, a perfect illustration of why the Crusades have made not an inch of progress in 100 years. A whining upstart commander has been put in charge of a knightly order by an idealistic queen, circumventing all rules of military hierarchy. And now, said upstart has crumbled in her first serious trial. Regil, you also got your ass kicked by the gargoyles. Twice. Twice, motherfucker. Regil chuckles harshly. Absolutely everything in this situation, from the story of Irabeth's rise to the reasons why she lost her reason and morale, demonstrates how dire matters truly are on our front. These problems can be rectified, of course, but to do that we will need to drive the black sheep from the herd. You are the definition of the black sheep, my man! Are you fucking kidding me right now? Sir Paralictor, are you comfortable with this idealistic queen standing next to you? Probably not. Very much so, your majesty. Besides, you asked us not to pay you any heed. The queen looks at Irabeth. Her voice, when she begins to talk, sounds surprisingly soft. I was in your place once, Commander Tirabade. Many, many years ago. I also wanted to throw my sword to the ground and give up. What made you want that, your majesty? What happened? Irabeth avoids looking at the queen. What happened? My god died. The neighboring lands were being devoured by the world wound, and it didn't seem it would stop at Sarkoris. Galfrey's voice remains warm and a little pensive. In this moment, it is easy to believe that she is more than a century old and has seen all the horrible events of the region unfold before her eyes. But I am still here, and my kingdom still stands, just as it did the day my doubts nearly got the better of me. Alright, okay, fair enough. I can diplomacy her, and I have a plus 23, so I have a decent chance of succeeding. Or I can hit her with, angel. Let's go with the diplomacy. Irabeth, I hope we know each other well enough that you can see I've never doubted you. Others may have, but not me. Your people and the Queen are relying on you. Our victory depends on you. Cannot give up now. Fuck you. Yeah. Hard pass. I refuse to lose on a plus 23. I find it to be rude and unacceptable. So I'm just about to beat the game, right? I'll see you in another 9 months. Diplomacy! Alright. Seriously, game? What is your deal? Right? A roll of 1, and then immediately turn around and roll a 20. Irabeth shakes her head as if she's chasing away an apparition. Yes, you're right. Forgive me, Commander. I had a moment of weakness. It was dishonorable and will not happen again. Anevia catches Irabeth's eye and gives her a nod of encouragement. That's how them bones roll sometimes. It is. But when I'm playing a video game, I get to re-roll those bones as many times as I want. My goodness. So, what are we going to do, Commander? Nora, what's your plan? Can I save? Oh, my plan is great. Must be nice. It is. It's very nice. It's a magnificent plan. Here, take a look. Nura spreads another map across the table. I had to dig into the archives to find it, but it was worth it. This is it, the ace that will bring us victory. This is a map of a secret passage that leads to Dresden's dungeons. An entire army can't pass through there, but your unit can easily get through and strike the demons from below. They definitely won't be expecting that. Besides, of course, we don't know exactly where the Sword of Valor is stored, but I think we should look in the dungeons first. With a little luck, you'll win the battle before the demons even realize it's begun. Alright, Regil, what do you want to suggest? My scouts were able to approach the fortress walls, and they learned something unpleasant. The demons have giants who can shoot alchemist fire from catapults, or sometimes something even worse, and they're positioned here. Regil draws crosses on the city map. Luckily, as Anevia said, the city's fortifications are in a sorry state. If we come from this side, through the temple ruins, we can sneak up on the giants and finish them off before they inflict any serious damage on our army. It is a highly risky maneuver. If my unit was injured or exhausted, or suffered significant losses, I would consider the risk excessive and never countenance this plan. Fortunately, thanks to the commander's timely aid, the Hell Knights suffered almost no losses during the encounter with the gargoyles. We're ready to perform the maneuver, but we'll need cover in case we run into any special demons like the Nabasu we all remember. Commander, I would like your party to attack the giants with us. The fighters won't like that. Our lads are hoping the commander will personally lead them into battle, not go off with the Hell Knights. Really? They won't like it? I'm getting tired of talking about the outrageous state of discipline in the Crusader army. Shall we see how they like fire raining down on them from the sky? Fucking A. What are the Eagle Watch Knights doing? The Eagle Watch are the most experienced crusaders in the army. They must set an example for the others. We'll spread them across our other units so each one has at least a few. I will fight in the group that storms the gates. My queen, what are your plans? I will storm the city with the army. I am told that my presence improves morale. Okay. Didn't really come to a decision here. I guess it's kind of leaving it up to us at the last moment. We'll attack tomorrow at dawn. Begin preparations. Where will you be in this battle? I think I'm gonna do the whole Nura's map thing and go through the dungeons, cause I know that going that route is gonna be a way to get a new character, and I'm always interested in characters. So I think we're gonna do that. I will use Nura's map and go through the dungeons. So, you have chosen to ignore my suggestion. Very well, I won't object. You lead this army, and you bear the responsibility for the outcome of this operation. If you so command, I can send my people to act on their own, and I will attack with your group. Wonderful, all that digging through dusty archives paid off. Alright, we attack at dawn then. Good gods help us. Alright, alright, alright. Go sell a billion things, etc., etc. I guess let's go see if we can talk to people. I don't know if there's going to be any real new opportunities to chat or anything like that. Okay. Like, not over here.
Here we go.
The Hell Knights.
I can handle it.
We could do some retraining at Hylor. I think we probably should do that. Want to bulk sell at this guy, and I want to make sure we sell off all of this crap. I should probably sell more of that stuff, honestly. We're starting to accumulate quite a bit of weight. Like this breastplate +1, we're never going to use that on anyone, right? Like, I don't feel like we are. Unbending armor, we're not going to use that on anybody. Naturalists, make orc double axe, not using that on anybody. Right? Muscle warmer is +2. I think we want to keep that.
Can't make the demons wait.
All right. So there are a couple of things I think I would like to do. I wish I could just select which level I want to retrain, but I can't, so we've got to go through this whole thing. Yeah, okay, we want to retrain ourselves again. We're going to... There's a couple of very slight adjustments that we want to make. We're doing... Yeah, we've been... This time. Where is my handy-dandy spreadsheet? Wrath of the Righteous character guide. Could be fine. Boop boop. Boop boop. We were doing trickery so that we don't always have to have Camellia around, basically. So, in mobility, up to 3, and then trickery, as we can take it. We want lingering performance, and we want spell focus, enchantment. What? I don't have to go that route, but it is what it is. Spells, we're doing pretty basic stuff. Hideous Laughter, Cure Light Wound, up shit. We're Desna, Chaotic Good. I don't particularly care about this one. I like a reddish color. Everything else is fine, honestly. I guess I prefer green. With red accents. Okay.
We do it my way.
There is...
First come, first served.
Cool.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
I wish I could have like a preset.
And off we go.
Honestly. Okay. So we did all that. Now we've got to, again, I wish I could just like, hey, I just want to respect this level, or hey, I just want to respect just my mythics or something. Having to respect everything is kind of a pain. We'll take sleep. I don't think it matters, but... Okay, we're taking level 3, we're taking Spell Pen. And then we are taking Hypnotism. Yeah. I don't think we've ever used once. Level in Charisma. Yeah. I think we're just going to be doing Charisma almost every single level. We're doing Cacophonous Call. Cure. You know what? I don't know that this whole like concept. So I might end up changing this, right? But I've been doing this concept of, oh, I wanna do like enchantments, and I wanna like debuff the enemy or mind affect them. But it hasn't been going very well, so I'm not sure that that's something that we're gonna do long term. We're gonna keep trying it, but we'll see how it goes. A small tangent on that. Sorry. Okay. Super summoning. That we want now. Heroism. Great. Oh, right. We're doing combat, trick, outflank. And then we're going to get, what is this? Blur, Cat's Grace, any of the other stuff. Basically. Rage could probably be good. I didn't really like Summon Small Elemental. I thought it was pretty useless the vast majority of the time. I should probably just do something like Mirror Image, or we'll go Blur. Blur is something that I can at least put on other people. Right? Beast Tamer Bard. I don't actually know. I feel like Lore Nature is the other thing that we are less capable with. So I guess we'll go with that. Okay, we want Greater Spell Pen, I believe. Greater Spell Pen. And then we want Unbreakable Hearts. And yo. Hey, how's it going, Woods? Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. It is appreciated. How are you doing tonight? We're grabbing Overwhelming, Grief, Haste, Cure Serious Wounds, that type of stuff. We're going to go with Overwhelming. We're going to go with Haste, so that we can have that when we don't have Ninio around. And then I think we'll grab Overwhelming Grief seems fine. Do that. Then another level. Another Charisma.
More wine.
Ooh, more wine.
More wine.
More wine. Not a wine night. I'm doing pretty good. Had some issues, technical difficulties earlier today, but we got them mostly resolved, so I'm pretty good with that now. I wonder about using Deep Slumber, actually. Effects. I actually think this might be interesting. I think it's on my chart to pick up later anyways. Confusion. It is... yeah. The problem is it's mind affecting compulsion and sleep, so there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get affected, but I don't know, we'll give it a try. Okay, and then for mythics, right, this is the other thing. We're taking a bit of fun, right? No, we're not taking a bit of fun. We're taking Instrument of Freedom. Right? Yes. Yeah, we're taking Instrument of Freedom. We're gonna take Ascendant Summons, because the more and more I play, the more and more I come to realize that I don't get me wrong, I want Abundant Casting, but I think at the end of the day, at least in the beginning of the game, well, I say this is a moot point. We're probably gonna take Abundant Casting or Ascendant Summons, and then turn back around with the next level and take Abundant Casting or Ascendant Summons. Basically, I took Abundant Casting, which I think is fine, but it means you gotta cast more spells, and we just don't really care about casting as many spells right now on our dude. We wish our summons didn't get screwed over by damage reduction, basically. So we're gonna take Ascended Summons, and then we're gonna turn around though and immediately extra mythic ability Abundant Casting. So we're gonna be pretty close to where we already were. All right. There are a couple of other things that I want to do. I think I'm trying to like not min max, but I'm trying to get people to be a little bit better. So I think we might do Sela, and we might do. That might be it for right now. And really, we want to do Sela, I think, specifically just so that we can. Did we get Sela's mount scenario going on? I don't remember if we got Sela's mount scenario. I think we did. Didn't we? Calypso. Abilities. Feats. Maybe not. Maybe not there. Sela. Feats. It's not gonna be feats, it's gonna be mythics. We went Leading Strike and Destructive Shockwave. Gotcha. We should have. We should have the other thing. I think Camelia's fine. I think Ember's fine. I think Nenio's fine. I think Dayron's probably fine. I think Social we need to change. I think Regel's fine. I don't care about Regel though. So I think Social we need to change. I think Sela we need to change. Okay, so let's do that. Gonna be a second, but I think this will benefit us in the long run. So Sela's up next. We're just gonna keep her in Paladin. Still want her doing religion for us. And she needs mobility 3 before anything else happens. Paladin, religion, mobility 3, and then after mobility 3, I actually want her to be doing. I don't know that it really matters. I have persuasion covered. I have knowledge world and knowledge arcana covered. So I kind of want her to be doing, I guess, perception, additional like chances of triggering perception checks, right? Seems fine to me. Oof. Did this earlier, right? And I don't remember what all we did. Kinda just fucking crazy here. Target's no longer fatigued. That would be nice to be able to do. No longer sickened. We'll go fatigued for now. That's fine. Okay, a point in Dex wouldn't be disgusting. A point in Charisma wouldn't be horrendous. More Constitution's not going to do anything for us now, but it could later. More Strength could be pretty good later as well. That actually actively raises our base AC. I'm kind of like thinking we just go ahead and top off Dex for that. Just having an additional AC beginning is. Again, I'm not min-maxing. I just hanging out. Perception. Cool. Polydon. Point blank shot? No. Weapon focus? Yes. Weapon focus. Longsword? is pretty simple to pick up. And we're doing Animal Companion. Oh my god, do we really have to... Oh, I hate doing that. I have to rebuild Calypso as well. It's a pain in the ass to redo people half the time. It's like, oof. Okay. Stealth? Stealth does not seem like it's a while. Whatever. I really just don't think I care. I don't think this is gonna matter too terribly much. Diseased. We'll take away disease. I need to actually sit down and fully, like, spec out all of my plans for people. Honest. Selective channeling. Combat mobility, not necessarily. Dodge could be nice. I think dodge is somewhere in here. There's another. Power attack could be good. Power attack has pretty increased, or a pretty good increase in overall effective damage. Toughness, just fine. I feel like mounted combat. Ooh. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, this makes me want to completely throw all of our stuff into mobility instead of whatchamacallit. That seems pretty cool. We should totally look into this. Gives us multiple things. Mounted shield, spirited charge, trample. Sure, let's take mounted combat. Again, we might respec out of all of this anyways. It doesn't matter. Here, I'm not sure. I think we'll go charisma. Yeah, I kind of really want to, like, put all our points, take our points out of stealth and put them into mobility now. Aura of Resolve. Okay, so mythic rank, what we're looking for here is we're looking for not Ascended Summons, but Mythical Beast. Animal Companion is just as mythic as you, and this is so that Calypso is no longer screwed over by various effects, right? And I actually do think that, oh, did I do that last time? Did I take, I took a Leading Strike. I actually do think Leading Strike is pretty nice, because it's 2d6 now, every time we get it popped. It's pretty cool. But, other thing that I was using. Thundering Blows, wasn't it? Destructive Shockwave, that's what it is. When you miss, you deal damage equal to your strength bonus, which is cool. Right? Like, dealing additional damage. I think this is still pretty strong for the beginning of the game. Probably something we want to spec out of eventually, but that seems nice. Okay. Does that mean... Yeah, we have to Fucking completely redo the horse. Cancel. We were doing bulwark, right? Yeah, we were doing bulwark. With the intention of being a real tanky horse. Boom, boom. And we didn't want... Yeah, we don't want to take medium barding because we automatically get medium barding, right? So we don't want to waste a point on it. So instead, we want to put points into... I think basically all of our points we're finding we want to put into ways to keep Calypso alive. So dodge seems like a good option. Calypso. So, I don't remember what we did for Calypso's birth. We're gonna do... Okay. Combat mobility. Weapon focus. Fight. I think fight. Have. Oh shit. I have to take that. Not this time, but the next time. And we might take toughness. Okay, we have... I'm gonna tell us. Really? Complete. Yeah, it's a bite. Okay. I was double checking. I was pretty sure, but Dex gives us more AC immediately. Strength gives us obviously more good stuff. I think we go Dex. Honestly, I think the idea is get Calypso's AC and ability to survive as high as possible, as quickly as possible. So complete bulwark, boom, and then we wanted. Oh right, we want weapon focus, bite. Combat reflexes is probably a pretty good one. Die Hard could be good. Die Hard could be good, but we're basically going to have like a Die Hard effect from the Azada eventually. I say eventually. What does it matter eventually? We're doing this right now, right? A good point. I kind of feel like improved initiative for combat reflexes would be a better thing. Ooh. Combat reflexes. We're going to do Constitution. Sweet. And then I'm assuming, have to re-equip Calypso with all of the shit that we had. So, harness. This stuff. Amulet of, not the Agile Fists, but just the Mighty Fists. We also have a cape on her. Bracers of armor +1 does not work because we actually have armor. I think that's about all that we can do. And then who else was it? It was Social. Yeah, we wanted to do a thing for Social. Am I taking Social right now? I don't know that I'm actually gonna take Social on this journey. I think we're gonna take Dayron. I just like Dayron more than I do Social, so I don't know. Maybe I just need to spend more time with Social and let's do Social. Let's do Social. Because if we're doing a specific thing, then I think I'll like Social more. So let's in that, and we'll do a save, and we'll come over here, and we will respec Social. So I actually like this, because he starts pretty freaking high up. So I'll have to back. He needs all 3 points into mobility immediately so that he can fight defense. Okay, he has put him in heavy armor. Combat casting. What does he currently have? He's taken medium armor, he's taken toughness, he's taken extra channel, he's taken selective channel. And those are all good things. Extra channel cleric. Extra channel on top of... No, he already has. It's there. Maybe you can you take it multiple times? I don't know. Weird. Martial weapons proficiency. Mounted combat. Don't think so. I don't think we're gonna do mounted combat. Shield focus. That could be warrior priest. There's a lot that I think I could do with Social. I think just might want to take something like we can't. Does not have. Why does he not dodge? Dodge. He doesn't have enough dexterity. Good to know. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Okay, well we'll just take Fungal Weapon. He's been using a glaive, so we'll stick him. But we wanted to do... No, we didn't want to do that. We wanted to give him, like... What was it? Shield? Not shield proficiency, but... he should already have shield proficiency. Shield focus. Did we not take shield focus on? I think Sela starts with shield. I don't know. Fuck me. This is the problem with not planning your shit out. Whatever. Social. Do stuff. We'll stick it with wisdom for now. Take it. Boom, boom, boom. Fantastic. Holy Lance. What the what? Okay. Mythic rank, we want to do Impossible Domain. So this is the big thing that we want to change, because we want to do Impossible Domain, and we want to do... Oh, did we not get until... I wonder, does it... If we take this... Okay, well, we're testing shit. We can just reload. Yeah, we want to take animal. So this should give us a second domain, and our class is still cleric, so we are already level 4, so we should automatically get this animal companion. That's the idea, right? Yeah. Okay, so we need a Smilodon. So we know the Smilodon is the highest damage pet. That's cool, right? But also, I mean, getting other things would be neat. A monitor lizard could be cool. A velociraptor could be cool, right? Oh, even just a wolf could be cool. Ah, all the wolves with trips. I kind of want like a dinosaur, honestly. Like, 7th level becomes large. 7th level becomes large. Gains pounce. What's the velociraptor get? 7th level becomes medium and gains pounce. And gets additional strength, but less dex, more constitution, more armor.
More wine.
Hello! How's it going, Tiff?
More
How are you
wine.
doing? Were you streaming? What were you streaming? You're always streaming. Shout out to Tiff0128. Playing some New World still? Nice. How'd the adjustments? Last time I popped in, you were working on new, getting used to new weapons and stuff like that. How'd that all go? What-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Monitor lizard seems interesting. Mastodon could be cool. I think the question is do we want Sociel to ride this thing or not, right? Because if Sociel is riding it, then we want it to be large, meaning we don't go a Velociraptor. And if we do want Sociel to be riding it, then we can go the Smilodon or the Triceratops, which are the other two that I'm interested in. Because I either want a dinosaur or I want a Smilodon, because Smilodon is like best DPS pet, because they just have so many freaking attacks. So I don't know. I do not know. You fell in love with them? Awesome. That's dope. That's always good to hear, right? It's that scenario of like, oh, they were all right, or I don't know. I went back to my old stuff. Right? Like it's good to know that you fell in love with them. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Why do I feel like the Velociraptor just isn't good? Like, I'm looking at their stuff. They've got 2 Talon attacks. I guess that's nice, right? But I feel like their level up at 7 makes them actually, like, weaker than they were. And it's just not a great comparison. They are way tankier than a Smilodon is. So there's that. Here's the thing. I don't think I'm going to ride right now. I think we're going to go with the Velociraptor. And if we end up hating the Velociraptor, we can come back and get the Smilodon or the Triceratops or what have you. We'll see how that goes. And then we're going to take an extra mythic ability, and we're going to go ahead and grab, just like we did with Sela, we're going to go ahead and grab Mythical Beast. Oh, there's that. Cool. And my goodness, that is going to be the end of this video, actually. We're going to come back and we're going to polish off the freaking level up for everyone else, and then we are going to, I guess, get this attack on Dresden started. So, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Pathfinder Wrath of the Right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.